Hey guys, welcome to the Punk Rock Condition, where we explore, discover, and appreciate all things punk rock. If that interests you, please subscribe. Here on today's episode, we're doing episode 2 of PRC Reacts, where I just take a look at an old school live performance from some cool band doing a cool thing. And here today, we're taking a look at a performance from Green Day when they played at a place called the Benicia Youth Center in 1992. So we're talking pre-Dookie. And I came across this performance a couple of months ago and intended to watch it for like 5 minutes. Just check it out. Maybe watch, Paper Lanterns or something, Christie Road. I ended up watching the whole thing. I was sucked right in. And it's just really interesting to watch this performance through the lens of, in like a year, this band is about to be the biggest band on earth. And to think like, they didn't know what was coming, and to just watch like the enthusiasm and skill, like how good they were already, like they were ready to blow up. But we'll talk about it as we watch the performance. It's about a 50-minute performance. I think they play 11 or 12 songs. I'll pick 4 or 5 of them just to check it out and talk about Green Day a little bit. Just really fun to turn back the clock, in particular with a band like Green Day, who does so many things that kind of get on my nerves now, and there's no way to get them alone and just be like, hey, can we talk about how great you are or were? There's always too many damn people around, aren't there? But not in these days. This is pre-fame, very cool. So yeah, let's watch a couple of Green Day songs together, old ass Green Day songs.
Hello, this thing work? Can you hear this out there?
It's always so cool to see a rock star type of his status. Well, all 3 of these guys, but like see the human side of like, hey, they didn't have a sound man necessarily, or a stage tech. I mean, they're just up there tuning their own instruments, balance their own stage sound, if you want to call it a stage. They're playing on a floor at a youth center. But it's cool to see the human side of pre-rock star stuff. At this point, I think they are 20 years old. Billy Joe's 20 years old here. Starting off with 2,000 Years Away for a song off Kerplunk. Yeah, so my initial feeling is that how much has changed? Not much. They had it already right here. They sound fantastic. If they played that song today, it really wouldn't sound all that much different. And it is nice to see that they just have it without, because now on stage when you see them, they've got a pianist and they got 6 or 7 guys up there and it's this big friggin' production. What's at the core of that is this tight band that was this tight and this good this long ago. So, yeah, I understand also it's not the greatest sound and whatnot, but it's good enough for a video that's this old, right? To appreciate it. I think he forgot what part of the song it was there for a split second. You know what's also interesting is their mannerisms are all essentially the same. They were like ready to be who they are here, or they just are. Like they were always this and they didn't have to change. It's a really good bass tone, right? That's a good tone. I'll tell you what, man, if I could time capsule as the person that's sitting right here through a little membrane back in time to watch this show as it is right here, I would lose my mind. Very cool. Sounds great. Great song. Great energy. Love it. Let's check out Welcome to Paradise. For anybody that's thinking, hey, this is on Dookie, it was on Kerplunk. They re-recorded it for Dookie. Mike, I swear to God, there might not be another band that relies on the bassist more than Green Day. I mean, that's a bold statement. Mike does so much. He's so good, and he's humble about it too. You never see just like he knows his role, and he just like kills it. All of them. Trey's amazing too. Trey's just a metronome back there, and you can really hear it because it's such an open room. How consistent the ride stuff is, and that big loud clapping snare again because it's such a shitty old open room. But you can really hear very obviously how accurate, consistent, and man, does he hold it down. So there's a cool comment from the promoter who actually put this show on, who was saying, yeah, I used to do it, this, that, and the other thing. I had Green Day play here maybe more than once or something. He's like, but I remember this show. And apparently they're upstairs. So he's like, dude, we thought the floor was going to break. And that these kids were going to fall through the fucking floor. And it was like, you don't get to see a ton of the energy, but apparently it was a wild room. Mike's backing vocals are dialed in. He's such a pro already. They sound great, right? That's a cool little stop right there. Look how cool they look. They only ever needed 3 of them, man. They only ever needed 3 of them. Man, that bass tone. He had that guitar. I think he still freaking plays it. Billy Joe's got a goofy side. And also no like image bullshit, right? He's wearing a white shirt, his hair is disheveled, Mike's over there looks like he's wearing a fucking pair of scrubs or something with a rag mop on top. They're like, yo, this is about the music, guys. We don't give a care what we fucking look like, man. No security. Billy Joe's gotta be careful. He's a little ass guy. He can't have these drunk punk kid maniacs stumbling into him and having the microphone smash into his teeth or something. I've done that to singers. Awesome. To see what became this iconic song that basically is like everyone knows it, right? There it was in its infancy. I don't know about infancy, but when it was young, and it's still a song that matters today. Freaking 40 years later or whatever it is. Let's do Christie Road. This will always be one of my favorite all-time songs. And I'll say that I don't like, you know, when they did that Awesome as Fuck record, I whatever, you know. But man, the version of Christie Road that they do on Awesome as Fuck, it's got all this like overproduced crap. But for some reason it just works. And it like takes that song to everything that it could be. In that super overproduced kind of way. They have this like extended intro where it's just Billy singing and it takes longer for the instrumentation to come in. Doesn't seem like I would love that version, but I do. Anybody else like the Awesome as Fuck Christie Road stuff? I'm not saying it's better than the Kerplunk version, for crying out loud. I just like it for what it is. tell you something else this makes me think of is why the hell they need to play to a click track at all live now. You're that worried about stepping out of tune or out of sync for a minute? You got Trey. He's a human metronome. Don't let the music sound robotic because you're playing to a click track. You can hear certain songs, Christie Road and When I Come Around in particular, that it actually is better for them to play it a little faster live. Better. Let the record be what it is. Just play the freaking song. Don't do the click tracks anymore. Listen to how good Trey was as a 20-year-old in terms of playing Christie Road. A little too fast, but it's still being great. Anybody ever else feel like you want to kind of sound like Billy Joe? You got to pretend like your nose is clogged up. As a train comes a rolling in. Too easy for Trey back there. Look at him. They look like really big-ass drumsticks, don't they?
Alright, this is where the ritual of the Trout Dance Contest starts. Right here, right now. Now get out.
I hope to see that floor breaking right now. There's Billy. Man, it really does. I know I said it already, but it's just like, this is the version of the song that you're going to hear them freaking play. This stuff was done already. It was packed up, sealed, and ready to rock. It was just like, yo, hey world, find us. We're ready to be everything. There's a little classic Billy Joe attitude. See that little head nod John he did there? I like that. Right here, he's getting into the snotty Billy Joe. I'm telling you, that's a precarious microphone just sitting there, ready to get knocked into Billy. Let's do two more. Let's do Going to Pasalacqua, one of my all-time favorite Green Day songs.
Pasalacqua is right here in town. Hi, I know somebody out there has my wallet and there's lots of money in it, but if you want to steal the money, that is cool. Please give me back my things.
Thank you very much. I've had that wallet for many years, but it's important to me.
Please give Maggie shit.
This fucking guy. Hope he gets his wallet back. Let Green Day play.
Here we go.
Alright, it's not like this one. I've always loved that F sharp. The you and I together, hand in hand, we run away. Always been one of my favorite parts of any Green Day song. Shit, man, I'm getting excited now. See, it took a while, a couple songs. Now I'm ready to go get in a mosh pit. They've been doing this forever, man. Add like that's not how it sounds on the record. They always add a couple extra measures in there in that second verse to extend it. And then they introduced a bass solo into it as well that they'll typically play live. I don't know if they were doing it in 92. Oh, there's Trey! Notice how he was looking at Billy because he was taking a visual cue as to when he was going to start singing again. Like for all Trey knew, Billy was just going to keep going until he felt like going and start singing again. So that's actually was good camera work. Trey was looking directly at Billy, ready to go like, oh, okay, here we go. Listen to the hi-hat work there by Trey. Listen to that whole solo and that everything again. Man, this kicks ass. Now listen to Trey. Right here. So good, man. I love that shit. Man, yeah, you can start to see the crowd really dug this one. Maybe this was their big, like the song that people liked most at the time from that first record. I know it would have been my favorite one. Well, or Paper Lanterns, maybe. Very cool. All right. Let's do one more. One more and just make one final point about Green Day and move on with our day. Let's see what did they close with, actually. Closed with Judge's Daughter. All right, let's listen to Judge's Daughter. They're just nailing it, man. They were so ready. I reiterate, they were just big-time local band at this point. Yeah, they were signed. Yeah, they had 2 albums. Yes, I'm sure they had some level of popularity. But it was nothing in comparison to what was about to happen to these human beings. Their lives were going to be just altered forever. Dreams were going to come true. Millions of dollars raining out of the sky. Playing anywhere and everywhere. Just everything was yet to come. The whirlwind of Dookie was about to come. All right, here's a prediction. They're going to drill every one of these stops flawlessly.
Can we find a way so that you can say, I think I'm going to pop.
Oh, we'll get to see Billy Joe solo a little bit right here. My thing with Billy Joe's like soloing is that they all sound exactly the same. I think he just plays that like this, but they are like good. He just never really became much of a soloist. He's a fucking songwriter first, but he can rip it up a little bit when he wants to. Another thing that's funny about Billy Joe's iconic guitar style playing, and make no mistake, he is the Michael Jordan of guitar players. Like the way that Michael Jordan, they got the silhouette of him. If they silhouetted Billy Joe's power stance with his arm all the way extended, that's the Michael Jordan of guitar playing silhouettes. His style is unmatched. But a lot of it has to do with how little his arms are. He's a little guy. So he doesn't have to hold his guitar all the way that low and extend his arm all the way down to reach the bottom of the strings. He's got little arms. He's a little guy. So it looks like he's hanging his guitar at his knees and that his arm's going all the way down, but it's actually just kind of like built to do it the way that he does it. Sorry if you're watching this, Billy Joe. We all know you're a little guy.
Can we find a way so that you can say, I think I'm going to pop. Next one.
All right. Oh, that was a little bit of an abrupt ending, huh? So yeah, there you go. There's some songs. Pick 4 or 5 songs from Green Day performance from 1992. Tell me what you guys thought about that. If it's just enjoyable to check out, you know, Cool bands doing cool things from back in the day. My big takeaways there are that they were incredibly talented from Jump Street. They were ready for it, and all they ever needed to be was a three-piece. And I love watching them play their old songs with full excitement and energy, because it was that's what they were actually doing at the time. They were promoting that stuff. It was new. Really cool to just see what it looked like for them to be doing that stuff when they were doing it. So very cool. 1992 Green Day performance. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments, and if there's any other band that has a cool performance, ideally older, but any cool live performance from a prominent band that we can check out together, or just check out like some little version of. That's what I'm trying to do with these series of videos. So yeah, super cool. Episode 2, Green Day, Benicia Youth Center, 1992. See you guys on the next one.